Good morning. Good morning.
And finally, new rule, nothing with crypto in the title ever turns out good.
Don't write me about Bitcoin, please. I don't give a so don't ask me.
Bitcoin happens to use a lot of energy. It happens to promote anonymous transactions.
Bitcoin is not a currency.
Not bullish on Bitcoin.
You, John McAfee, believe in the power of Bitcoin. So much so that you'll put your on the table, chop it up, put it in your mouth, swallow.
If it doesn't reach at least $1 million.
99.999% of the people that own Bitcoin are f***ing morons. That's just it.
What's it feel like to be a Bitcoin?
I don't have any Bitcoin.
You don't?
No.
Okay.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Hump Day episode of the GM Show. Welcome, one and all.
Good morning.
There's it's a weird day news-wise. There's not a whole lot of new stuff yet, so I feel like it's one of those days that a bunch of news will break as soon as the show is probably over. Is usually how that goes. But let's get into the news that we have today. Before we do, we're going to just check out the gmdefi.xyz website where you can get access to our kimono indicator. This is our free trading view indicator. It's an all-in-one indicator that shows you the four key parts of the market: the trend, the momentum, volatility, volume, all that good stuff. There's a bunch of built-in indicators there. And you can get this for free by just joining the Discord and shooting us your TradingView username. It is that simple, ladies and gents. So check it out. We will be using it here in the TA section here in just a little bit when we look at the market. So with that out of the way, OpenSea has added Polygon support to expand features and accept Matic. The top NFT marketplace expanded its Seaport implementation to support Polygon and a host of new features from the popular sidechain. So they're doing more of an official Matic integration now. Before it was like a half-ass Matic integration. They are going to be using Seaport for all new listings and offers on Polygon. So they're trying to be as multi-chain as possible, I guess you could say.
They're trying.
Exactly. They're trying. But you got to give it to them.
Yeah.
Exactly. It says coming soon. Also hard at work building new features like listing many NFTs in a single transaction. That would be nice. And creators will also soon be able to define multiple payout addresses on OpenSea. That would also be very nice. Even like some really low quality marketplaces have that feature. So that would be great. I saw
that'd be great.
Instagram was adding NFT support, but it's only for like Ethereum and Matic or something like that. So all you Solana people cry. Even though there's a lot of people who are going over to Instagram now after the
drink their tears for me.
And Utes got suspended. So I know a lot of people
still
are
their
now
accounts. Are their
Instagram.
Accounts still down?
They're just they're gone. It's like 5 different accounts all associated with DGods and with their own entire organization. So what are
they going to do with the Utes list? How are they going to announce the rest of it and all that?
I don't know. There hasn't been any official announcement about that yet.
All they got is Frank DGod's account left now, right? Jeez,
and I imagine he's got to be kind of careful with that until they know what's going on. I know a lot of Solana people are moving over to Instagram now all of a sudden because they're just pissed off. I know everybody in Solana crypto Twitter yesterday was pretty much trying to figure out where can we go and use as an alternative. So
Instagram is so much. I don't know. Yeah. See, Instagram makes actually more sense to me for NFTs because it's so much more visual. It's just like, it's It
You
does.
don't
I
get
was
as much
actually
of the text interaction, I feel like, as you do with Twitter. What I like about Twitter is you can have, like, kind of little conversations. You can kinda do that with
saying
comments
my
on Instagram,
opinion.
but
Like, I'm not saying which one I like, but I like
no,
Twitter
yeah,
better for sure. I'm just saying, like, I see the Instagram being actually. I was kind of always surprised that Twitter. I think Twitter became the NFT like main platform because it was crypto's main platform, right? It was kind of it was the same thing,
same audience, yeah.
and I think like I was always kind of surprised that Instagram wasn't like the main deal for, or even I guess TikTok's a little more video, right, and all that. And I guess
Yeah,
Instagram is moving more to that with all their reels and everything,
yeah,
right? They're basically trying to be a TikTok, but
yeah,
still with that you still have it's like it's so visual with
yeah.
NFTs and like trying to sell the artwork and that kind of type
Yeah,
of
the
stuff.
hardest part about Instagram is you have to post media in order to post. So you need to post either a photo or a
Yeah,
video. You can't just post like
yeah,
a little update, you know.
yeah,
So yeah, it's
yeah.
definitely a little more involved that way. But and for
It
the
is.
Solana crowd, I'm like, you guys, Instagram's new NFT feature doesn't even support Solana. So what do you like? You're all going to Instagram, and it's like,
Uh,
but I guess nowhere supports Solana NFTs really right now. So yeah, I don't know. The community thing is a little in flux. Everyone I just saw expressing a lot of just, they're sick of Discord, they're sick of Twitter now. So I don't know. Where do you go after that? I don't know. So it's definitely not something that I know of. And I'm sure like. And I know already there's alternative Web3 networks being worked on, and I'm sure there will be another one, probably an influencer will put out soon. But the alternative networks, they just it's hard to do that. It's hard to really move enough people over to an alternative platform to make a difference. Every attempt so far has pretty much fallen flat. So yeah, that's hard. That's a hard one. That's a hard one. The Twitter one's
yeah.
a hard one to crack. Kevin Rose's Proof has raised $50 million. They are debuting a token and a new Moonbirds collection next year. I guess there's going to be like a Mythics Moonbirds next year.
Ooh.
Plus, it revealed a sizable Series A round led by Andreessen Horowitz. So the good old Web 2 VC money is pouring now into the Web 3 startups. And what was it? Who
Man,
got
dude, why
200
are they
million?
doing that? If I was a VC looking at this shit, I'd be like,
Moonbirds,
why?
bro.
What the fuck are you gonna do? What are you producing? Like, why are people gonna want to buy this
I
stupid
mean,
ass Moonbirds for
they
more?
must have
They
pitched
crashed, didn't
something.
they? Aren't they at zero already? Can they? Aren't they like?
They
Why
got
would
pumped
does anybody really want
on the
them?
news.
Anyone
Yeah.
really still want these fucking
I
things?
mean, it's incredible. I think they're about the price of a mutant ape right now. I think mutant apes and these are
Are they?
about same price right now. So yeah, they did crash down to like 11 or 12, but I think they're back up now, especially on this news. So yeah, I mean, it's crazy. We've had some big funding rounds coming in. You had the Gaku with their $200 million funding round. This here, Proof raising $50 million. So yeah, we'll see. I do wonder what they are teasing investors with that would make someone like one of
Right?
these
I would
big
love to be the
VCs want to.
fly in that
Yeah.
room on the pitch to see like what the
Yes.
fuck are you telling people to
Yes.
get them to give you millions of dollars? 'Cause
50 million
I would look at
specifically.
this and be like, pass.
Supposedly
Fuck
they
it.
are developing a utility token, they're saying. So
Of
that's
course, like
interesting.
everyone, cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Like
so
their own ape
unique.
coin, I'm
You
sure.
guys are so fucking
Yeah, I
you guys
wonder
are
what
so
their twist will be because obviously they can't go with they can't go with the metaverse game. That's already being done by Yuga. So it'll be interesting to see what the heck they are thinking for this token. We'll see.
Do we
We'll see.
bet $20 it's just a fucking metaverse
Damn,
game?
bro, Moonbird Mythics is gonna have 20,000. It's gonna be a collection of 20,000s. Wow, that's gonna be
Why?
a big ass collection, man. Shit. Yeah. Oh, they've made $588 million on secondary sales so far. Jeez. Well, they're crushing it. They're crushing it, unfortunately. The Moonbirds won't go away. Jeez.
They will not.
Well, let's see. And how much? I wonder what are the royalties on Moonbirds? And bird royalties, because 588 million. They've made a nice chunk, even if they're, let's see here, 5%. So that's 29 million. Okay, yeah, they've made 29 mil so far off just the royalties. So
they're all right.
Pretty profitable business over
okay.
there. Yeah, exactly.
What's their roadmap? Can this team will they be able to accomplish their roadmap with that kind of funding?
Wait till high rise, bro. Wait till high rise. Just wait till high rise, bro. Whatever that is, wait till high rise.
Everything's about really in Web3. Everything's about waiting and not really building.
It's all about the hype.
It's just like you just wait. You just wait for it. It'll come. You wait. You wait. It's like a great line game. Like you're just standing in line all the time in Web3. That's all it is.
And then eventually
really
you get to go to a party once a year.
Yeah. Exactly. You're just buying tickets to just stand in really long lines while the team builds something. Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much.
It's kind of cool. It's like getting a ticket to Disneyland or some stupid shit and not getting your Magic Pass or whatever they call it. I have no idea. I don't go
too deep down this hole. I don't know what that is. I'm scared.
Let me go deeper into this metaphor.
I'm sure it's the VIP thing.
It's like this.
Yeah. I'm sure it's
move
the
on.
VIP
Yes. Everyone knows about this. Awesome.
Yes.
The thing is, this is old, isn't this? Pic is old. Like I
have no idea where this picture is from.
Dude, I think this is kind of old news, but now it just kind of went viral because we have nothing to talk about, and so everyone talks about
for sure. Yeah, for sure. I mean,
the token went ham.
Yeah, I mean, he's well. And did you see the NFT collection?
Oh, check it. I didn't see that one. No, I saw the token.
These are the Vitalik pumps.
That's genius. Way to jump on that,
Yeah, I've seen there's a bunch of influencers buying these up in like huge swaths right now. So that's
what do you think came first, the idea or the artwork? To go that fast, I wonder if they had just like these boner dudes ready to go. Now maybe that's what it was called. It was like, I have this idea called boner dudes. I have all this artwork ready to go.
Perfectly came
and
around.
Then he sees this moment and he's like, nope.
Seizing it.
This is now the
could be.
Yeah.
Hey, could be. I mean,
I don't know. I'm just thinking that this.
I like
this
your conspiracy.
Went fast. Like that was pretty quick.
Yeah, dude, they were on it. I know. Meanwhile, Vitalik was eating crickets at World Economic Forum. So, no comment from him about. No comment. Yeah. No
dude, that is so funny.
No,
at least
comment. Yeah.
Everyone's gonna be eating crickets now. They're gonna be like, so that's the key to a big P. To
lots
a big
of cricket
D.
protein.
Key to a big D is the crickets.
Just lots of.
I've had crickets. So have you had crickets before?
No.
What, bro?
You say that like it's like common. Like I just find these in the snack section.
They're like everywhere. So what I had was like they were like roasted crickets. So like they weren't crunched up and put in a nice little biscuits. Like there's like just actual crickets, but they were like seasoned like with like ranch seasoning or like like barbecue seasoning or something. And it has a nice crunch to it. The texture and taste isn't that like. The taste is fine. The texture kind of sucks because it's kind of like eating, a sunflower seed, but like with the shell. It's kind of like that. So it's like that's not that great, is it? Right? You don't want to eat the shell of this, but that's what I
would
remember.
Never do that for fun or for I would never eat a shelled. No. That whole thing just sounds disturbing to me. Yes, disturbing.
Fucking grow up.
The only
Eat
time
your damn cricket,
grow
you
up,
know?
grow up and eat a cricket.
Eat a damn
That seems
cricket.
like de-evolving to me. Like I'm like, what like I'm going back to being a hunter-gatherer and having to eat crickets and berries or some shit. Oh boy. Okay.
Global warming's taking its toll, bro.
Okay, I guess so. Okay,
gotta
let's go
eat
to the
cricket.
charts with that. I'm gonna
Oh
throw up.
man,
I'm
I'm
gonna
all sitting
throw
here
up if
trying
we
to.
keep talking about crickets.
I think I might have a cricket for lunch.
Ugh.
Mmm.
Ugh.
Mmm.
I've never like is it are crickets? Is it cricket steak? Can I get a cricket drum stick, like a little tiny cricket drumstick? Are those maybe a little
I
juicier?
wonder how many crickets it would take to make something
Dude,
like
how
that.
much does it take to make that little packet of snacks he was eating? Like,
So
how
I
many
did
crickets
think,
are ground up in there? It's got to be shitloads.
in that little puck, in that the
Oh
one
no, I
little
meant in the
puck.
package, but I guess in that puck,
Oh
even
yeah.
in that puck, there's
So
probably
per
100.
puck, no, maybe not that many in one puck. I would think like maybe like 10, maybe. I would,
Maybe if they're
and
big
there's other
crickets.
ingredients to hold the puck together. I'm assuming, like like
I
I don't
think
know
that
what
is
else
an
is in
ingredient,
it.
isn't it? Cricket flour? Isn't that what they use for that?
Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know what else is
Mm.
in that. Like, there could be other things other than just cricket. Like,
Don't
there's
worry,
got
I'll
to
look
like
up
if
the
they
snack.
can't, you can't just make a puck of ground up crickets, right? You got to
Well,
have
no,
something that's binding it together and like
maybe.
flavors, like seasonings. Anyways,
Don't worry, I'm on their website right now. I'm looking. They have cookies too, actually.
yeah, cricket cookies are kind of thing. Yeah, so like but
See,
I was actually
bites.
I almost thought about doing like, well, shit, why not? Let's do a cricket farm,
No,
bro.
no.
Let's start a cricket farm. Web3 cricket farm.
Right. Cricket
And
powder,
essentially,
organic maple
yeah,
syrup, dark chocolate
almonds.
chips,
See, so
sliced almonds, cacao butter,
there's a lot more in there than
cricket powder.
cricket. Yep, it's just
Okay.
ground up crickets, dog.
Yeah.
And
Delicious.
I would do like I don't know, with the cricket farm, right?
Disturbing.
It's kind of simple because you essentially just have like
I would hope
grow
so.
tents, just with shit ton of crickets.
I know the one I've seen was all automated. Actually, it had just like lots of trays, shitloads of trays, and a robot went around tending to all of them. Looked
That's
crazy.
cool.
Yeah, I saw like a video about a cricket farm.
What do you do to a tent? I'd imagine it's so low effort. You could probably have one dude.
It's a robot
running the
Yeah.
whole.
Yeah, the
Well,
robot
like-
runs it, essentially. It's crazy.
Weird.
Yeah, and you don't even there was like 2 guys in a control room, and then everything else was just happening, out in the
How
main
big was
area.
this cricket farm?
It was like the size of, I mean, it was a big warehouse essentially building. They did a drone shot from the outside, but yeah, it was a big warehouse building, and yeah, there was like 2 or 3 guys in the control room, just watching the screens essentially, and everything else was just like humming along.
Dude, I'd imagine it's so. What I'm just thinking of like, what the fuck does the robot do? Just go feed him something every day, or
It's
what?
like all I saw it doing was moving like trays around, and like it was just like B-roll of
okay.
like random shit going on.
Right.
But they didn't
I'm
get too
sh-
much into the exact process in the video I watched. But maybe the how it's made has a good cricket episode.
Dude, how it's made, that show is that even still around? I
Like,
bet
no
you
idea.
they do not. I bet you that when that show came out, bro, cricket people weren't eating crickets yet. You know what I mean? It wasn't a cool thing yet. Like, that was old school. You brought up some nostalgia, some
It will
member
never be
berries
cool
there.
to me to eat crickets. Not even if Paris Hilton eats them.
What?
Exactly. I won't fall for the influencer pumps.
What? Paris Hilton, why
Influencer
would
cricket
she?
pump.
Is that what takes you to do shit? Is like
No.
seeing if
I'm
Paris
just saying
Hilton does something?
influencers. If influencers do it, I still won't do it. That's all I'm saying.
But all right. Anyway, bro. Okay, so let's check out the charts. All right,
Let's do it.
let's draw a cricket. All right,
Draw.
we got cricket patterns happening here. We got cricket patterns here. I don't know how to draw a cricket, but I mean, today is kind of like a nothing burger start so far. We've just kind of been staying. The price has really just been hanging out right up here. essentially with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin yesterday, right? We just did exactly what we were predicting. Came down, wicked down, took that candle, the candle's lows, and now here we are. Took the candle's highs, and now what? The highs and lows are taken. So now what does this candle can now do whatever it wants to. Doesn't can move up or down. It doesn't has it's not bound to no prophecies, no expectations. It could do whatever the hell it wants now. And there are things, right? We have resistance that hasn't really been tested right up here, right? This has been support, some strong support in the past that I would expect us to come test it up, and that would take out 50% of this vector candle here. So I'm thinking we would expect number to come up. Also, just oh, dude, I keep clicking the wrong button. I'm seeing there are right up in these levels, right up in the point of control, and right up in this level. There's a lot of liquidations up here. There's a lot of limit orders up here. There's a bunch of short orders waiting right in this section. So right, you would think the price would be moving up. I just we haven't seen that yet this morning. Let's go down to the lower time frames. As you can see on the 1 hour, it's just kind of chudding right here. I was really like, I entered in a short and a long, and I've just been kind of just stuck in this stupid range. And I'm just not seeing like market makers, like there's all these orders up here, and it's just like, come on, dude, just or girl or bot or whatever the hell you are, like get the price up there and take that liquidity. Move, do something, Call the devs, call the devs.
All the devs.
It's just like it could be this is just a big area for market makers to be filling up their shorts and moving the price downward. But it's just like, again, there's reasons for me for price. I would think Bitcoin at least come up before we start coming back down. But you know what? Hey, weekly looks kind of rough, right? This week we could print an overbought signal on the kimono wave here, and it's just not. I don't know. This is an interesting one. I mean, could this be right? Could we just be? Is this the bottom for this? Right? We get higher lows. Remember how we were talking about that yesterday? How we could just be getting higher lows and then getting higher highs, kind of type thing. That could be. I mean, it's just I want price to be moving right now. I'm impatient. A 4 hour does look pretty, bare, right? We are failing on the 4 hour to get above the 50 EMA here. Keeps challenging it, moves away, move away, challenging it. What are we gonna do here, guys? What are we gonna do here? See, with this chart, I would be saying I'm looking for a short. I'm overextended here on the RSI. In fact, I could argue maybe with divergence, kind of not really. But you could, if we get a red dot here on the 4 hour, that could be spelling some downward movement for the Bitcoin. So right now we're at a funky place, right? We're set. We have different things, right? The weekly says we should be going down, but that's the weekly. So we can have a good week this week and still get that red dot, and then next week is just tank zill. And September is notoriously, I guess, like the worst, one of the worst months on that for the markets. So we'll see what happens there.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's always what always works out is it's whatever everyone thinks is going to happen, the opposite actually happens. But we'll see. As far as that's enough with Bitcoin. I mean, it's in a spot where it's like, yeah, okay, having a hard time breaking the 50. We could be seeing number going down. Daily though, daily says, okay, there's room to come up. There's quite a bit of we still haven't challenged resistance really yet. That I would really expect us to break this little stupid range a little bit, at least just to challenge resistance. And we could be getting a buy signal on the daily on Bitcoin. Our larger time frames are telling us to buy, whereas like 4 hour, which I would call a pretty decent. I want to say large, but yeah, it's intraday, but anyways, it's saying right now, maybe look for shorts, dude. Look for shorts in the shorter term. Maybe look for shorts. Um, it's just chudding. Look at this stupid chud fest, dude. Look, and then look at the moving averages here on the 24. We did cross. We are officially bullish on the 24 minute. Bullish.
Okay.
Number go up. Number go up. I mean, this green vector candle is pretty much claimed. Half of it done. I mean, getting this is just frustrating me. It just is frustrating. But I was worried about this too today. I was like, what if today just price doesn't move for a long time? And that's kind of what's happening. We did have some news. I forget, some sort of Chicago nonsense that obviously is a nothing burger. No one cares about it because the price isn't moving. All right, Ape. I guess I'm watching Ape. Ape looks a lot like Bitcoin right now as far as 24-minute goes. Daily, we're in buy signal on daily. Weekly, looking rough on weekly. 4 hour, we're below the 50 EMA. I would be looking for shorting opportunities, and yeah, we could be getting a nice short signal right here on the 4 hour.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot!
Yeah,
definitely been in a downward trend there.
Send Ape to 0. All right, ETH. ETH, I have a whole bunch of volumes and stuff going on because I trade ETH. I like to trade ETH a lot. So this is my main squeeze. It's my main coin. It's my main.
I like ETH.
My main deal. Anyway, it's looking right. 4 hour could be getting that sell signal here soon. 1 hour we have a sell signal. But we haven't really, right? We got that here. So if you shorted at that point, kind of rough right now. But you know what? We could be getting that price coming down here. Let's see what else. Yeah, I mean, sell. I mean, see, the thing is, what's getting me is we're failing to get these higher highs on these bound. Yeah, we aren't breaking the 50, but we aren't looking too bullish either. You know what I mean? It's just so something's gonna give, right? It's gonna to us, right? With the moving averages tell us that we should be seeing number go up when this range gives. We should be seeing it go up. However, there are signs that says that we could be heading down here from this range. So yeah, it's pretty crazy moments right now. But yeah, I mean, from the daily, right? We expanded quickly from it, right? It was just basically like market open. So that's why it's like, dude, the daily open is pretty fun to trade if you're there. It's a little too late. I'm not like, that's my evening. I think it opens like around my evening time, like dinner kind of type deal. But yeah, essentially just boom.
No more dinner for you.
Yeah, I guess not. Sorry.
Sorry.
We're going for dinner. Gotta watch the charts. Yeah, daily open. Daily open. Because it is. It's like you see the daily open. It usually does a move, and and sometimes a lot of times when it's daily open, it'll do a move and then come back down, and then New York opens kind of thing and does its thing, and who knows, right? It doesn't mean it just stays up there, right? But we could be getting a test. We could later today see a test down to the daily open. It's just we're not getting those higher highs right now. New York is kind of failing. It's kind of just shutting here. So we'll see. Yeah, because it's like they keep trying to sit here. They're trying to do tactics right that weaken the dollar. And so far the dollar is just not weakening. It's continuing to pump, which is bad news for all the other kind of markets. So the markets won't move until we start seeing the dollar kind of get weaker. So we'll see. All right. Winners, big losers so far today. Big one. GMT is up 4%. Nicely done. That's about it. Remember how we were talking about Tron, dude?
Mm-hmm.
It had the crazy pump.
Oh my god.
Yeah, look at this craziness. And then done. It's done. It's now we really
right,
you
back
gotta
down to the
really
same price.
Yeah, it's yeah, man. I wish that would have been a great time to come in and start looking for those shorts
Short
up
the
here.
top. Yeah.
Yeah.
Short the pump.
Yep.
That's
that happened fast.
Woo! Yeah, very fast.
Yeah, so now you're just looking to hold this support here. What is right here? Not looking good. Not looking good.
Sorry, Tron.
Can't get over the 50 EMA. Yeah, it broke down the daily open. Can't to retake it. Can't retake 50 EMA. Challenging 200 EMA here. Looks like could probably break it. And yeah, so interesting.
Yeah.
Anyways, there you go. There's charts. Numbers going to go up. It's going to go down.
Could go either way. Oh yeah, you know what? I forgot. I was over here fiddling around on Twitter and with my NFT charts, and I forgot I was gonna put a little. I want a new banner for the bottom during this that advertises our kimono indicator. Before this segment ends, everybody, just a reminder: you can get the indicator that you see there.
Oh yeah,
at the bottom.
Hey, after this, I have a bot idea for the kimono indicator.
Cool.
That we should try.
But in the meantime, if you're watching this video and you want to figure out what the indicator is down there that we're using in this video,
this guy right here.
Join us in our Discord, and we will give you access to the kimono for free. So that's awesome.
It is the best indicator in the world. Oh, there it is. Here it is. Here we go. This is the drop, buddy. This is what we were waiting for, isn't it?
Like Jason Casper always plays the Rocky theme song. When
this is what we were waiting for right here, buddy. Yep.
He's breaking.
Because I was like, okay, we're gonna basically kind of ping pong between price action between these moving averages until something pops up or breaks down, and here we go. We broke down the 200 moving average. I'm gonna look for a short here. It looks like if we could get this vector candle taken, that'll be interesting here. Because this actually could just be getting ready for a nice run up and just a big old fake out, because it really isn't breaking these lows right here, right? We're not. Do we see any like crazy not a failed W pattern here? Except you kind of want to see these patterns form like extended away from the moving average, right? You don't want the price to come here down below the 50 MA and then do something like that, and then you're like, okay, yeah, there's a breaking pattern. When it's like at the 50 MA, it's just kind of like usually a nothing burger.
You want to see it coming, getting ready to go back to the 50, really.
Yeah, exactly. Like you want to see
that double.
See the price away from that.
Yep.
Is anything giving me a good short entry? I think I missed I was in a short earlier and I'd already closed it, so should have stayed in it. Should have stayed in it.
You think it'll keep dropping or bounce there?
Because I think I was in a short on this guy. I should do I think it's gonna keep dropping or bounce? As of now, I mean it's hard, man. I want to see like on the 15-minute here. It just depends on your price, right? What chart you're
Yeah.
looking at. 15-minute, I would like to see this candle close below the 50, right? Close below this level, and then the next candle come down below and break this level, challenge the 200. And then from there, kind of see what could be happening. But right now, it's like, hey, it could just look at it. It's just starting to wick back up.
Yep. Yeah.
Like 5-minute. Yeah, so 5-minute here. I'm looking for a couple things. All right. I'm like, okay, it's broke down below the 50. Kept trying to challenge it, failed it. Okay. Now I want to see if it could if it rejects off the 200, if it breaks it back up above the 200, does it do a rejection off the 50? Because it's like right now, I'm really also looking on the 5-minute. Is like, could I be witnessing the 50 crossing down below the 200 here, and then so maybe price does something like that is what I'm gonna be kind of looking for. It's not gonna look as pretty as that, but like here we are, we're testing the 200. This is a good short entry here. I mean, it does look like though VWAP's pointing up. Like it looks like we want to see another little move up. But I'm just gonna like if you took an order, like you're like, okay, a short order set up here. I mean, might not be a bad idea. You know what I mean? Because we're having a hard time breaking this, and we're now moving back. We're moving down into this range level. And we're treating this now, what was support, as resistance. Let's see what this can do. What can this do? We've claimed the red vector candle, blue candle printing. This is basically saying it's done here. So, dude, this is just gonna range more up here. I bet you. That's what
Yeah.
this is telling me.
I bet. Yeah, it's gonna bounce. Yeah.
Because these are basically like when I see the blue, the pink candles, those are telling me that the move is done.
It's changing.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like here, like
Direction.
for example, you get this guy, you're like, all right, yep,
Yeah.
done. Done.
Yeah.
Green and red are kind of more like more larger moves, and well, they kind of signal like continuation. But you get, especially when you see them at the tops like this, big red flags.
Mm-hmm.
This is a lot of trappage going on here, because people are buying and the market makers taking shorts. Got to be careful with those.
Yep. Yep. There it goes right back up. Yep.
Yep. So let's see if we challenge that 50 EMA.
Yep.
Yeah. So, see, it gets me all excited, dude. I was like, this is it. This is it. No, we cannot hold it. We can't hold down below this. We are just still. Now, this candle will be interesting. I mean, because the blue did close on, I'd say, yeah, under the 200 moving average. This candle now, I mean, if we could keep closing below the 200 moving average, that this could be a good area to start gathering some shorts, because this could be breaking down lower here.
Yeah.
What about 5-minute? Yeah, so that's the kind of pattern. Just like up here, right? You could have been watching this on 5 minutes and seeing, man, it's having a hard time breaking that 50 moving average. I'm going to take a short somewhere here.
Yeah.
And there you go. Yeah, because we'll see. Yep, now it's broken down. Claim this vector candle. let's see. We could just be ranging down in this
Like a
level
new
here
range,
now.
yeah.
Yeah,
New range on the 5.
and really just treating what was support as resistance now.
Yep.
We'll see what happens here.
Okay.
Yeah, because the 5-minute here, I mean, it looks like it wants to actually have a move up. Because the kimono wave here is saying VWAP coming up, wave is pinching in. You are in a negative trend now, so you can't expect a lot of moves here. RSI is pretty exhausted down here, so we could be seeing something. But yeah, it's not. So if you're, it really depends on what's your belief here. Are we going to stay in this range, the long right here, and because you're at the bottom of the range, put in a long and play the range. Sell at the top of the range, which would be right up here, and then selling down here. Like if you get your volume deuter, let's get our cool volume deuter. What do we got in this? Yeah, you're at the bottom right now. The bottom of the volume range. The bottom. And if you see, point of control, it was just having a hard time breaking that. And so it's like you could sit here and go long here, take profits at point of control, let some ride, see if we get back up here, move your stop loss at the entry price. What is that percentage wise? Yeah, 0.7 move. It's decent.
Decent.
So we could just be playing in this range, and I would, if you're a believer in this, we're going to be just ranging here for a little bit longer. This could be a good long. If you're going to be playing out a longer kind of outlook throughout the day, looks like we could be going down.
Oh no.
I mean, on the 1 hour, I could see us at least challenging, like a better challenge of the 50 EMA. And you got some strong. See, here is where you got your volume support here, actually. To this candle. So we have your. It actually grew bigger, didn't it? So I drew that out to get to the current candle. And this is interesting because we are actually now below this volume level of support resistance. So if we could start getting actually candles that are closing down here, we could then be pretty confident in saying, okay, well, price could be coming down to challenge the point of control, which was resistance support, right? So I'd be looking at that really closely too, because right. So in this range, if you believe it's gonna stay in this range, look for a long right now because it's at the bottom of that range. If you believe that it's gonna be playing more in this larger range, then take your short because you are top of the range. Just depends what time frame you're on right now. Yeah, and what you believe and what narrative you think is going to happen here first. Because it's definitely stuck up here, and it's going to be interesting. Is a quiet start to the that's for sure. Not like the past few days. See, the past few days it's been pretty crazy because it's been just like up and down and up again and we've had these crazy, right? Look at this. We've had this crazy stuff going on the last few days, and now we get this nothing burger. So it is what it is.
So disappointing. Very.
All right. Okay. On. Charts done.
Cool. Charts are done. Okay, we're gonna hit the intermission. Nice little brief little intermission, and we'll be right back to chat about NFTs.
know about Bitcoin? No, tell me. The crypto money. Be on your phone. Okay. And we're gonna sweep the floor with the Bitcoin. So better believe it. Better believe it. Bitcoin. Go to the moon. Mark me. Not this time. I stay on Earth.
Oh. You have the corn dogs?
Perfect.
I know you're making lots of money coin thing. Yes, and I do think you're smart. I think you're ever so smart. And I know you're providing for me, and I love you so much. But you promised today we would go. No, I don't quite remember what you told me the other day because I fell asleep. That's what happens when you talk to me about your cryptos before bed. I don't know what the hash rate is. No, I...
For watching GMTV.
Thank you guys for sticking around through the intermission, liking, subscribing, and sharing the show. Very important. And there is actually a little giveaway right now in the Discord. If you subscribe to the channel and verify over there, you can win a little bit of crypto. So join the Discord if you have not already. The links are in the description of this video. So yeah, join up the Discord. And you can win some crypto, which is always fun. Let's take a look here at just the top projects on the ETH side as far as volume in the past 24 hours. You got Moonbirds, which of course has been just getting a lot of volume off their announcement of their 50 million raise and kind of just a little bit of the roadmap. 757 ETH so far in the past 24 hours. Also Moonbird oddities 618. Yeah, Moonbird's sitting at a floor about 14, so a little, I think, under the Mutant Apes. Bored Ape Yacht Club's back up to 77, which is good because they were down in the 60s there like last week. So and actually Mutant Ape Yacht Club is at 14 too. So a Moonbird and a Mutant Ape are now the same price. Actually, the Moonbird has flipped the Mutant Ape a little bit, which is crazy.
Would you rather have a Moonbird or a Mutant Ape?
Bro, neither.
Oh wow, fuck.
I want a T-God!
No wonder why no one watches this show.
Because we're not Moonbird and Yuga Lab manatees. No, I don't think there's actually much of an audience for that even anymore. I don't think, not even ETH people are excited anymore. I mean, about Moonbirds and Bored Apes. I mean, that's what I mean. The price is tanked on all of them, really. It's hard. Like I would say CryptoPunks is still maybe the most like respected project where you can. I like heard Farouk say this the other day, like you can own a CryptoPunk and just sleep fine and not worry about it really. That is one of those that I would say it's just like, it's got holy status. It's got holy status, it's hard to mess with that one for sure. Digidai Gaku still sitting pretty high around 12.98 floor. I think that's pretty high for a project that was free mint.
Stupid high for a fucking free mint, bro.
Insane. Couple little news things that I had missed. Just this is in the headline of our episode, so I figure I should just make sure we cover this. But this says there was a DEX called Optify. I had never heard of this on Solana, and they were trying to do an update to the DEX, and they accidentally permanently closed the program, shut it off. with $660,000 in funds in the DEX that are now inaccessible. So they just lost all those funds.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
They can't get in. They can't get them.
No, isn't that horrifying? Yeah. So
How do
they have
you?
promised to make its users whole within the next 2 weeks. Yeah, sure. Sure, they're gonna figure that out. 2 weeks.
Oh
That's
my
the thing
god,
you just do. You
dude.
go, we'll figure out. Just give us 2 weeks.
How do you do that? How do you destroy something so bad that you just can't even get to your funds anymore? Like what
I
what do you
know,
have to
dude.
do? Like
Right.
what?
Right. I guess, yeah,
Like
they
you
attempted
can't
to
just
upgrade
turn
the
it on and log
protocol.
back in kind of thing? Connect your wallet again? Like what the fuck did you do to create such a like what
Dude,
happened? How does
insane.
that happen?
They were trying to upgrade, and it's like they shut it down in the middle of the upgrade because it was taking a long time. And then it like essentially had done half the process already. And by not completing the whole process, kind of messed the whole thing up. So, yeah, they really screwed the pooch on that one. But I guess 95% of the locked funds, at least according to them, belong to team members. It was their own money, at least according to them. But who knows if that's true? They might just say that to try to not have things fall apart. This also just is a little breaking news this morning that Ticketmaster has unveiled a new NFT initiative, and they'll be using Flow blockchain from Dapper Labs. But it sounds like they plan to launch a new non-fungible token offering for fans. And they'll be using the Flow blockchain to make that possible. It's so yeah, who knows? Maybe we'll finally start to see some NFT tickets or something useful going on between Ticketmaster and the NFT world. Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe
That's what that means.
Maybe. As far as what's trending right now, it's a lot of weird shit. You got the Vitalik pumps still trending pretty well here. You got the Artifact Clone X forging season 1. That's another reason nobody watches, because we don't talk about Clone X. We don't talk about these other big projects. We just completely fade them. It's like, oh yeah, what's Clone X? I don't even know. I don't even know what Clone X is. And it's like one of the biggest projects. I have no idea what it is at all.
You don't
But
know
people talk about
Clone
Clone
X?
X all the time. Yeah. And I'm like,
Clone X is pretty big. People
Yeah.
develop like a whole bunch of shit with those characters and stuff.
yeah, that's what I hear. I hear like Clone X is a
Yeah.
big project. You should get into Clone X. I'm just like, I've
Mhm.
never heard of it. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
my level of alpha. Over on the Solana side, Dust sitting still around $3. It's been just trying to hold that $3 range there. And I think, yesterday just the Twitter FUD really brought the price down, and it's hovering around because people, I think, don't know what's going to happen at this point. So, it's like, oh, do I dump or do I hold? Is there going to be a delay to the mint? Like, who knows what's going to happen over there? So until there's more information, I don't think we'll see massive movements up or down until we get more info, hopefully within the next day or two.
For sure.
As far as projects go, we've got the Shrimps. This one
I don't
is
even know how are they
actually-
going to be able to mint out if they can't tell who got the fucking whitelist.
Well, my assumption is that they already know, and that was just a bot that was just announcing them.
Right, but like, what are they going to
how
do
will
to
they
let
tell
everyone know
people?
that they got it? And
Right. How will you know if you're on the white list without the U list? Exactly. Yeah, that's, I think, part of the problem too. So yeah, I'm assuming
fud it,
right
dude.
now they're trying to figure out something to an alternative. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard for them to just put up a page on the website that you just connect your wallet and it just tells you.
If it's not that hard, then why haven't they done it?
Well, who knows? We're only 24 hours out from the account suspension. They could be trying to get, ideally they could just get their Utlist account back up, right? And they could just finish announcing everybody that way. But I bet you they're
Don't they
building an
mint? Isn't
alternative.
mint like Friday? Just a couple days?
Friday. Yeah. Friday, dude. So
They'd have to
getting
speed
down to
up
the
the
wire.
names there. Oh, dude, I'm
Yeah.
so pissed the fuck off.
So,
Now I missed this goddamn short.
Oh, it
Damn,
ended up still dumping, huh?
Oh yeah, it's dumping now.
Oh. Fuck. We needed that in the TA section.
I'm gonna break a window over here.
You broke my ears too. My eardrum got smacked.
I'm so pissed because my whole strategy
Now
here
I
is
have to
to get
cut
the
that into
fucking
the
morning
TA
move.
section.
I gotta get this fucking. I gotta get those morning fucking moves, and I'm sitting here dinking around on the damn show, and I can't fucking get it. It just
Well,
pissed me
that's
off.
why we were I thought that well, we need to time the show right so that you
I
can get
missed
your
this
morning
5 minute.
trading.
So on my chart here, the 5 minute at 8 o'clock, as the show was starting, it came up, and that's when I should have entered my short. That's what I'm saying. I missed it. I'm just pissed.
Yeah. Don't get them all. You don't get them all. You don't get them all. Well, back to NFTs, I guess. Shrimps here. Shrimps this is the project that I guess like lots of ETH influencers are starting to buy this Solana project called Shrimps. So it has been pumping over the past 24 hours. This was another one that was like, it was either cheap or free mint, but it is it's been just rocketing. Let's go take a look. Oh yeah, actually I have the chart up here. You can see, let's see, it must have minted for around one SOL, but it minted on the 22nd, and then yesterday just took off. I did see plenty of people talking about this the past couple of days though, so not a giant surprise on there. And I should have bought one. Yeah, should have bought a couple of them, but I didn't. And now I was gonna maybe wait for a little pullback and maybe get some. Maybe this is the pullback though, because I think these could have a little bit more to run. Another project I'm looking at is Sentries. This is a project that is deploying RPC nodes and are renting those out. And so I think this project has at least long-term value and could pump past this 1.75 price. So this is another one I'm looking at potentially getting into as well. Only other thing on my radar right now, as far as projects upcoming is that are significant, is this JPEG project. And this is I don't know if you're familiar with iJustine, the YouTuber. She's like one of the original biggest YouTubers to like exist.
She's still around, isn't she? What is she doing?
Oh yeah. So she's gonna have an NFT project. You know, I didn't really realize that I guess if you go and look at her feed and stuff, she does talk about NFTs pretty often. She's like a big Psychedelics Anonymous person. She's got lots of those, and I don't know. I guess she talks about NFTs. I don't know because I haven't seen any of her content in years.
Yeah, dude, I haven't heard that name in like a long
like 10 years. Yeah, I mean, she was an OG YouTuber for sure. So
she was. Oh yeah.
But she is coming out with this JPEG project. This is going to be launched on Magic Eden. There's no launch date yet. It's in pre-launch for sure. What is interesting though is she is using Web 2 tactics here. She's collecting emails. There's no Discord. There's just an email collection form. And this is what we used to do in the good old Web 2 days when we were going to launch something. We'd have an email form. So then when it launched, we'd send you an email and we could remarket to you over and over to get you to buy. So she has taken a Web 2 page there. And I think that's smart, honestly. I think what more projects should probably do is pre-launch with a email form and not a Discord. You do your pre-launch with a landing page with an email. Take their email. We'll let you know when we have minted directly through email. Anyway, I don't know what this is going to be, but I'm sure it's a JPEG, bro. It's a JPEG, bro. I'm sure it's going to have a bunch of hype. I think what will just be interesting about this one is will all of her followers from YouTube translate to Solana NFT.
I was going to say, go check out her.
She's got 1.8 million followers here. So, I mean, she's got the numbers to push people over there once she starts to, it looks like she was maybe in the hospital. She had a blood clot. What the fuck? So anyway, yeah, looks like, but the question will be is, can she, ow, my ears.
I can hear that from here.
Hi, 7 million subscribers over on her YouTube channel. And I mean, they are tech people, right? It's always been tech focused, but
yeah.
The question will be, once she really starts pushing her project, it is in her bio. I'm actually surprised that there's only 4,000 followers. I wonder if she's really talked about it or not.
Is it what kind of is it Solana or ETH?
It's gonna be on Solana, yeah. And Magic Eden is gonna do the launch. So yeah, I wonder how big the collection will be. I mean, dude, this account has been tweeting for a long time, since longer than that, dude. This account's been around
only
for
4,000 followers.
December, dude. What the heck?
Going, dude.
December.
This is a failed project. It's already gone.
Yeah, that's a little worrisome, I would say. Like, you have all these followers. Is it tanking even more?
Yes.
Are we going to 3? Are we doing 3-digit ETH yet?
I'm so upset myself. I didn't get in on it.
Are we at 3-digit ETH yet? Oh yeah, that's a big old dump, bro.
All right. What else we got to talk about on the show?
That's a big old dump. That's the last thing, bro. That's the last thing.
Okay. I'm just depressed. So I'm going to go start drinking or something.
Oh,
gosh,
wow.
Damn.
Wow. Well, not every day will be generational wealth acquirement.
No, but every day you should be getting in. You have the price moves every day.
Yeah,
it makes a move. It fucking does. And that's what I need to catch.
Yeah.
If I don't catch it, then I don't get to eat. So that's why it's like I gotta fucking catch it.
Oh shit. Well, I guess you're starving tonight. No food tonight, children. Daddy didn't catch the wave. Okay, well, that's a nice sad exit to the show there. I guess I'll just play the rock music, and we will.
Good morning, everyone.
Tomorrow, I guess. Good morning, everybody, and hopefully your day goes better than Mr. Take Profits is going. And be prosperous and merry. GM, everybody.